Hi, Andrea here with Back to the Budget. This is a budget recap of my last paycheck. As you can see, I made a mess of my first budget, so I'm just going to rewrite it for you all so you can see it more clearer. Anyway, so my paycheck was a little less than 1,500, which kind of surprised me, but I was able to make it work. Well, somewhat. I was over budget. I don't know exactly what happened. If I go back and look at all the statements and everything, I'm sure I can figure it out. But anyway, this is just kind of an overview of what happened this weekend. So I'm gonna speed through these, just me rewriting it and everything, and I'll explain it more in detail in just a minute. So after paying what I needed to pay, my balance was 208.31. That's what I should have taken out in cash and put it in a cash envelope like I planned to, but I didn't. And I started swiping my debit card and things got out of hand. And yeah, I somehow went over budget. But anyway, so let's look at the first credit card, the one I sent. I ended up sending $100 to it. I didn't send 150. I sent 100 to it, and I used that card to put gas in my car, and then I used it for, I think, lunch or something. I don't remember what I swiped it for, honestly. But anyway, so I'm going to get to a point where I'm just going to pay that card off and leave it alone. I am going to pay that card off. It might not happen right now or next week, but it's going to happen real soon. So the next one is the Walmart credit card. I ended up sending 200 to that one, and I used 114.20 towards groceries. They charged me a $28 late fee, and I think I used it for one other small purchase. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, that card now has available balance of like $32, I think, which I'm probably going to have to use for gas again. I've been here and there and everywhere. So anyway, but yeah, these credit cards, I really need to get rid of them. And I will get rid of them. Well, not get rid of them, but I will pay them off and put them aside, like I said, and I will just use them for emergencies only, and only if I can pay it off within that same month. So yeah, that's what happened with the cards this week. Here's a quick view of the balance I owe on both the credit cards. So now looking at the balance that should have been in my bank account this morning, I should have had 208.31, but that's not what I had. This morning when I went to withdraw the cash for my cash envelope, I had $60. So I went ahead and took that out and put that in my rent envelope. Then I started looking at my bank statements to figure out, okay, where did the money go? What did I use it for? And I noticed a bunch of small transactions. And it just goes to show that when you don't use cash and you keep your debit card with you, I mean, that usually keep it in the back of my phone. So, I mean, I swipe it for very small things and not realizing that those small things add up. So anyway, I used it for breakfast. Actually, yesterday we went and had breakfast, and I paid. I forgot that I had a payment that I needed to make to my Afterpay account, which paid it off. I mean, paid off the balance. It was 11.48. So I'm not going to do Afterpay anymore. That's a no. 7.21 went to my savings account, which is not much, but it's something. I mean, you can see what the little transactions were for. So I just need to get better at taking out the cash as soon as my bills are paid, putting it in the cash envelope, and really sticking to this budget.